Man, did I have an adventure and a half yesterday. So, let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Happy Monday, everyone. Not gonna lie, my low is the fact that the Bills lost. Especially when I went to the one place that, outside of the Ralph, of course, where any Bills fan worth their weight in salt needs to go to and watch a Bills game at least once. I'm not going to give away what it is yet. I will be posting about it on social media soon enough. And I need time to process it before I do. My high is that the Cowboys won. And I don't think my brother wanted me to say this, but my brother ran the wine glass marathon yesterday. Congratulations, that's awesome. I think he did the half though, because because his PR is like 149, my PR is like 129. So yeah. And my act of kindness was helping my folks watch my nephews. And I helped to put dinner away whenever we were done eating. It was actually a pretty solid day overall. Oh, and I also went to another part of my high. I went to Pumpkin Fest. Pumpkin Fest, I mean, just like last year, it was awesome. I mean, what can I say? If you're in this area, and I just added Grist Iron Brewing Company to the color list, go to Grist Iron Brewing Company. I mean, two of my favorite events of the year, Cheese Fest and Pumpkin Fest, happen at Grist Iron, and it's wonderful. They're both wonderful, but Pumpkin Fest takes place like higher up on the hill. So the view of Seneca Lake is even greater. But wonderful place. Highly recommend people go there at least once. They have like live music and great drafts. But unfortunately, here's the thing. Grist Iron is a pretty far drive for me. Like yesterday, don't get me wrong, I was going to go for Pumpkin Fest no matter what. But considering all the driving I did yesterday, not just at Grist Iron, but that one place earlier I just mentioned to watch the Bills game, it was a pretty long day. In a good way, though. In a really good way. And I'm happy I did it. Speaking of being happy, let's see how my NFL picks are, shall we? Let me get out my NFL picks notes real fast. Okay, if you recall, I was 0-1 because the Falcons had beaten the Buccaneers. So let me look it up real fast. Okay. I have all my, got my notes right here. All my picks yesterday to see who won, who lost. So, remember, I'm 0-1 going into the week. So, if I do this correctly, I was right about the Jets. I was right about the Vikings winning. So, that makes my total 1-1. I was right about the Bears winning. That's 2-1. I know I was right about the Bears. Right about the Commanders. So 3-1. Right about the Dolphins. 4-1. Okay, doing pretty good. Right about the Jaguars, so 5-1. And wrong about the Bills, so 5-2. Oh, shoot. 5-2. Hold on. Right about the Ravens, so 6-2. Wrong about the Broncos, so that's 6-3. Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I was wrong with the Cardinals, so 6-4. Okay. Wrong about the Giants, 6-5. Holy cow. I can't believe I was wrong about the Giants. So 6-5. Go Giants. Wrong about the Packers, so 6-6. What in the world? Please tell me what's left. Oh, I was right about my Cowboys winning. So that is 7-6. Definitely not as good as I was hoping. So you can look at my if you're keeping along at home, here's what I'm doing. 7-6 right there. That's so far. So it looks like the best I can do this week is the best I can do is 8-6. Not great, but hey, right now I'm doing better than I'm not. So take care of that. And save as. Now we get to tonight's pick. The Saints and the Chiefs. Oh, that's easy. I'm picking the Chiefs. This is a game that the Chiefs really should win. From what I hear, I mean, Kelsey really hasn't been playing that well, but last week he definitely showed otherwise. So, I got hope. I think, I got the Chiefs winning. Actually, let me set this down over, I'll just put it behind me. Empty space. Or hammer space is what it's called. Hold on. There we go. Now then, we have a One Piece manga chapter to read. Let's see what happens this week. Okay, so One Piece, chapter 1128, RPG. Ooh, okay. So it looks like the Straw Hats are reacting to the apparent world that they're in. They're clearly on Elbath. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Clearly in a toy world, alright. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, they ran into one of the locals, riding on a giant grasshopper. And it's funny. Basically, they react to the fact that the giant rabbit that Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji ate was burned to death, and Luffy almost gives it away. That's funny. Oh no. Oh no. See, this one guy says, none ever approached the temple and returned alive to speak of it. And Nana's like, don't say it like that! And then Luffy just runs away. And Zoro runs after him because, of course he would. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, in the distance, someone's running towards Luffy. He's running past him. Ooh. Oh. Luffy ran into a wall. Apparently, he ran into a giant mirror that is shattered. Are they in some guy's giant D&D game? Okay, I'm not hating this. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, it's Chopper! Oh, Chopper looks so cute. Oh, and I love the horn extensions that he has. Honestly, I know I sort of gave my initial thoughts on what everybody's wearing in the Zelda arc, but I gotta say, like, even Zoro's, which was the one I was most questioned about because he had, like, these bald-looking shoulder pads, like, I'm liking this more and more. Aww. Chopper was crying, so Nami hugs him, and Nami's like, you owe me one, Chopper. And Chopper's like, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course. Sanji says, I call dibs on cleaning the women's cabinet. Now he's like, don't you dare try to install those. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. See here. Ooh. Giant snake. Okay, you know, this is said to be Viking culture, and this is basically a play on Jormungandr. Okay. Alright. Oh. This must be the sun god that they were referring to. With a giant deer skull for a head. Okay. This is really cool. Hold on, let me look up one thing. Aha! Hugin and Moonin. See, basically, they're fighting the giant snake, which is a human gander, which is playing Jormungandr, the giant snake in Norse mythology. And they're also fighting a giant raven called Mugen, which is a play on Odin's ravens, Hugin and Moonin. So, Mugen. Okay. Whoa! I like Luffy's nude look in Gear 5th. Like, his hair looks like he has, like, Viking, like, instead of the helmet, it's as if his hair has become, like, the Viking helmet, so he has, like, giant white Viking horns. And his attire looks Elbathian, too. That's so cool. Alright. Huh. Luffy somehow got a Gear 5th, but we haven't seen, like, the after effects of him, like, growing into, like, an old man, cartoonishly. Interesting. They ride the giant cat, trying to escape the sun god. Okay. I like how the giant, the sun god's staff and shield look like the sun, but it's a different, like, iteration of what the sun looks like. I mean, for the most part, whenever cultures draw the sun, it's usually like a giant circle, and, you know, they go from there. It seems that every culture in the One Piece world has their own interpretation of what the sun god's symbol is. The only culture we've seen that doesn't have that is Fishman Island, but that's because that might have to do with the fact that Joy Boy failed. We'll have to see. Alright. this chapter was awesome. I can't wait to see what happens next. And I don't believe there's a break either, so it'll be fun. Can't wait to see more of the Land of Giants. So, let's see, where do I start from here? Well, for starters, I mentioned Pumpkin Fest earlier. It was a lot of fun. Honestly, there was one thing that I thought about staying for. I mean, I wanted to get to this one place in time for the Bills game, so I couldn't stay for it, but they had a Stein holding contest. Basically, a Stein holding contest is a, for like $15, you get to like hold these giant like mugs for as like long as you can, which they're full of beer, obviously. So, I mean, and these are not small mugs either. Like, one of those mugs, like the size of my forearm, or my my humerus, the size of my humerus. That's the bone that's located in this part of your arm, humerus. But it was great. It was great seeing a bunch of local vendors. It was awesome to see a bunch of people coming to support those local vendors, because now more than ever we really need to see more of that. There was a few people giving out samples too. Like one place had like a bacon jam. One vendor had several samplings of aged cheddar cheese. A favorite that I usually see at these events is Finger Lakes popcorn. Oh, the popcorn's good, man. I'm a popcorn junkie, so it was right up my alley. In fact, we're not for a certain other food. I would say that popcorn's my hors d'oeuvre of choice. But speaking of my hors d'oeuvre of choice, I gotta get working on that post, as well as getting on with my day. I hope you like this video. If you like this YouTube channel, follow social media. As always, I'm here helping this video. Hope you guys are watching Joe today. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. Remember, if you want to talk, share, with video, let me know you're back. Take care and make good choices. 6-0-7 all day, baby. And I'm picking the Chiefs tonight. In case you forgot I said that part.